Hey guys, Becca Marino coming to you from Fitness Inspiration Inc. in Memphis, Tennessee with this week's Getting Your Mind Right Mental Rep of the Week. So thanks for tuning in. This week's title is Fitness and Your Body, 5 Things to Consider Before Playing the Comparison Game. So my hope is that after watching this video, you will be more interested in trusting your body and in its unique timing to all your hard work and the positive changes that you're making in your life when it comes to your health, your nutrition and fitness and wellness, rather than being interested in comparing yourself to those around you or to the results that you used to get when you were 20 years younger. All right, so if that piques your interest, please keep watching. All right, so number 1, consider the fact that every one of us has a unique body. Just like every one of us has unique abilities and talents, we all have a uniquely designed body, which means our unique body is going to respond differently than everybody else. So just remember that we were all created to be unique, and that means that our response and our journey and our results are going to be unique to all of those around us, regardless of whether or not we're doing the exact same fitness program or eating the same food. All right, number 2, consider the fact that our history and our past, it impacts our now. It doesn't define our future, but the choices we've made in the past, they do impact our journey now. What do I mean? I mean, let's say my best friend Kelly, who has always been in great health and always made nourishing choices and taken care of her body, she is going to have a different response than myself, because in the past I've taken diet pills, or I have went through a period of time where I didn't exercise, or I was trying an extreme diet where I was cutting out a certain type of food. Because all of those choices, while maybe my intentions were to be healthier and to do well, they had a negative impact on my body, and they disrupted its natural tendency to be well, because those things were toxic. Diet pills, quick fixes, not exercising, it's not giving my body what it needed, and therefore it threw it off. So it has to go through this repairing and healing process. Therefore, even though I'm doing everything right now and it is making progress and getting healthier, it's gonna respond differently, and it may take longer than Kelly, who never made poor choices. Okay? So just remember, guys, that our history matters and their history matters. So just because you see them getting, you guys having different results, you don't know their history. Okay? So that was number 2. Remember to consider history and choices and all those things in the past, how they impact our now, but don't define our future. Okay? So number 3, medical conditions. If you had a medical condition in the past, if you have a medical condition now, those things are going to impact your body's response and its timing to all the positive changes you're making, okay? And it's going to paint a different journey for you. And that's not a negative thing. Just keep in mind that there's more to getting results and positive changes than what we're seeing and how we compare to others, okay? So medical conditions and medications, if there's certain medications that are going to impact our bodies and the way that our metabolism works and stuff like that. So consider those things. Talk to a professional, talk to your doctor if you have any questions about that, so that they can guide you and provide you with that awareness and education, so that you know what to expect and what you can do to optimize your journey as you go along and you work towards being your best in health, fitness, and wellness. All right. And then number 4, you want to consider genetics and like somatotype, which is going to be, we all typically are going to fit into 1 of 3 categories: endomorphic, ectomorphic, and mesomorphic, if you remember those, which just means each one of us has a natural genetic structure, character traits. Some of us are going to have bigger bones and tend to store more fat than others, who are going to tend to be more lean and thin and smaller bones. And then there's the body type in the middle. one thing, yeah, fitness and nutritional improvements can impact and change body composition and fat, adipose tissue. However, bone structure is never going to change. So, you know, our hard work and our weight, it's going to be carried differently depending on the bone structure, okay? So please remember that and don't get hung up because your results are are looking differently than your best friend, okay, or your brother, because genetics, body type, they impact our journey and the way that our body responds, okay, and that's not negative. It's just matter of fact, and that's what I want you to get out of this. Cannot change the genetic type. You cannot change your bone structure, all right? So be proud of that and just be patient and go with the flow as you continue to work hard and with the results, okay? And then my final one, ask yourself this question. Consider this. Is it an energy vampire or an energy booster? Is it, meaning when you're comparing yourself to, you know, this person or where you were 10 years ago and you're thinking about this, is it leaving you feeling happy and excited? Or is it an energy vampire and it's like sucking your energy and it's not positive? So like an example of an energy vampire would be me comparing myself to my sister, and because I'm not losing weight like she is, but we're doing the same exercise program, we got the same dietitian, and we come from the same genes, it's making me feel frustrated. That is not helping me, it is not getting me fired up, and it is not adding to my life source. That's an energy vampire, and we've got no room for that. Energy booster. Those are things that are leaving you positive. So like an example would be maybe an athlete who enjoys healthy competition, and so they compare themselves to a teammate, and that impacts them positively, and it helps them improve. Okay, so not all comparing is going to be negative. It depends on you, where you are in your journey, and your sort of mentality. So consider whether or not the comparing that you're considering doing is going to be an energy booster, leaving you feeling positive, or an energy vampire, which is the opposite of positive. Frustrated, negative, disappointed, doubting. Okay, we've got no room for that. Your energy is precious. You deserve better. So say no to energy vampires. Okay? All right, so real quick recap was, before you decide to play the comparison game, remember that everybody is unique and we're all on our own uniquely awesome journey. Therefore, we're all going to get different results. Number 2, history. The choices that we've made in the past, the choices that they've made in the past, all impact right now. Number 3, medical conditions, whether you've had it in the past or whether you have one now, medications, all of these things impact our body. And that is going to impact the results in our journey, in our body's timing, in response to positive lifestyle changes, which doesn't mean it's bad. Number 4, our genetics and our natural body characteristics. It's a matter of type. Are we big bone? Are we the medium? Are we the small bone? We cannot change bone structure. Okay? So learn to love it and embrace it and enjoy the journey. And the final one, consider whether or not the comparing is going to help you or hinder you. Okay? Energy booster, awesome. Example I gave earlier was healthy competition, keeping you fired up, keeping you working hard, staying on track. Then the other example, the energy vampire, is comparing yourself to your best friend or looking around the class, and because you're not running fast, you're not as worthy, or you're not as good, or you're out of shape and you shouldn't be there. That's an energy vampire, okay? I hope you guys have enjoyed the video and that I've been of service to you today. Appreciate you tuning in. Would love to connect, so feel free to reach out. You can reach me at info@believeitbringitachieveit.com, or check us out on Facebook and connect there at facebook.believeitbringitachieveit. Okay, I will be back next week, but between now and then, consider these 5 things. Keep working on your best me, and always believe it, bring it, and achieve it. Bye-bye.